Hello, folks. I'm doing a little microphone check. It's when I check my microphones, make sure everything's on the up and up. Hemda will give you an example per se.
Good morning. This is my mic check, and mine's so much better than Keith's.
Good morning, Maddy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Oh, wow. And I'm loud.
Well, that's why
That's
we do
why
this.
we do a mic check.
What's the last movie you saw in a movie theater? Not to start so personal.
My last movie I saw. Wow.
That's interesting.
It was
Captain
the
Marvel.
Favorite,
We
The
don't have
Favorite.
to support women.
I hate women. I saw
Okay.
The Favorite.
Okay. All right. Did you enjoy it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Enthusiastically?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Okay. Very enthusiastically. It was good.
Yeah.
All right. Please hold. Doing a little microphone check. It's when I check my microphones, make sure everything's on the up and up. To
Favorite.
support women.
I hate women. I saw
Okay.
The Favorite.
Okay. All right.
Mic check.
What's the last movie you saw in a movie theater? Not to start so personal.
My last movie I saw. Wow.
That's interesting. Welcome to Keith and the Girl. I'm Keith Malley.
I'm Chemda.
Keith and the Girl Week tickets are now available. This is April 13th, 14th, and 15th. We don't know how many days are in a week, but that's what we call it. And what's done is done. There's a limited amount of early bird price tickets. Also, on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, there's a code for 20% off, a 20% discount code.
In addition to the early bird pricing. But
That'll-
that's going to expire on Friday, so get it now.
All right. All info about Keith and the Girl Week will be right there on social media. You can find everything also at keithandthegirl.com/tickets, except the code, which you need on social media. All right? All right. Oh, we're in for a treat today. By the way, also, Hemda,
Yes, me.
students, people who are struggling financially, email us if you still want to come out and you feel you can't afford the tickets.
We need you more than we need your money.
I know you're thinking, oh, do I have to Photoshop my head on a football player? No, just tell us the deal and we'll work it out, all right? Today's guest, featured on Roast Masters, performs all over New York, featured on the Hot Mess Comedy Hour, was part of our 24-hour marathon, which will be on sale. And if you support the Kickstarter, you get it for free, of course, this week. Very exciting. Maddy Smith.
Hi.
Hi, Maddie.
Oh my God, my first time singing.
And you can auto-tune yourself.
Yeah, it's so weird. I sound like T-Pain.
That was great.
So Maddie's been on before, and we enjoyed the fucking shit out of her. Then I actually saw you do stand-up after you were on the show, because, of
Yes.
course, you were recommended by the great Andrea Allen. And, of course, where did I see her? At Too Many Cooks, which, by the way, switching from Wednesday to Thursday starting April.
Great
just a
show.
side note. Most incredible show. What a maniac you are on stage.
Stop.
What a fucking maniac. If you would like not just stand up, but an experience,
Oh,
you
yes.
need to see this. I love it because you spew out like whatever. It's like anything that you've ever thought of, all the taboo subjects. And
Yeah.
then you watch men, like men specifically, because that's what was in your stand up, become uncomfortable with the content. And she looks at them and goes, yeah, I know. Women like to have sex too. Blah.
And it jolts them awake.
Like a savage animal you are. I enjoyed the ever living shit out of you.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, it was a great show. I felt like they needed to be woken up a little bit.
Yes.
You know, they're sleepy. You get out there, you talk to dudes in a way they've never been talked to before.
Hello. They
There's
think
no snooze button on
No,
you.
they think they don't like it, but turns out they need it.
It turns out by the end they're incredibly hard.
And she'll point it out.
Yeah.
She checks.
Show me your bona.
Maddie, of course, a comedian that performs all over. I follow your Twitter account. You know that.
It's fire.
Yeah, it is fire. So Maddie Smith is what you can follow on Twitter. I'm eco-friendly until I stay in a hotel.
Oh, so true.
AC all the way up, TV blasting, all lights on, water running, tampons down the toilet. Starting to look into funding fossil fuels, might buy shares in BP, and just Googled how to light a forest fire.
Is that fun?
We were just at this podcasting expo in Orlando, and when I left the hotel, I got to be honest, I deliberately left the light on.
Yeah. Dude,
I-
I leave the TV on, lights on.
It's so gross. Like
Yeah.
I'll use a towel once, throw it on the floor, like you're dirty now.
Yeah.
I will, because I have to put schmutz in my hair, and
Yeah.
normally I don't touch the towel until the schmutz is off. No, now towels are just for schmutz.
Right.
I had a hotel room after Keith
Schmutz,
left.
by the way, is Jewish for chicken fat.
No, that's
Right.
schmaltz.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Schmutz is just crap.
anything.
Yeah, it's like Smurf. Yeah. So I had this other hotel room for 2 days without Keith. I was just by myself. And that's when Keith was there, I was
Dude.
gross. But now he's not there.
Yeah.
One of the beds, because they just give you two beds.
Yeah.
One of the beds was my dirty bed, and the other
Yep.
bed was the clean bed.
I do that too.
Really?
I everything is all over the first bed. It becomes a table.
Yeah, like if I want to sit down after the beach and my ass is
Yeah.
full of sand,
Sit
dirty
down on the
bed.
Yeah, and then you shower and go in the clean bed.
Yes.
What's weird is that Henda's by herself in the hotel room. Obviously, double bolts the door, etc. But on the dirty bed has a sign that says reserved. That's a little strange, right?
But you know what's fun? I'm allowed to masturbate on either bed.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Any surface in that room.
Yeah, yeah.
And other people have too.
yeah.
Oh.
So
Oops. Info at keithandthegirl.com. You can always email us, of course. Amanda writes, my name is Amanda. I've been listening to your show since 2007. I'm a devoted listener. Have Keith and the girl tattoos, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on and on. Sorry, I just feel weird repeating my love for you each time I email you.
Oh, we don't feel weird.
Yeah, it's not weird.
Yeah.
After hearing you talk about Selma Blair and her MS, and just to remind you, Selma Blair in full MS mode did an interview so you can hear what MS is like when it's at its worst stages.
How are you doing?
I am doing very well. I am very happy to see you being able to just put out what being in the middle of an aggressive form of multiple sclerosis is like.
Now, I know this is important, but you can't get me to say I'm very well. Gas!
I don't know. I think as a person who's been to the hospital and back, like, you're just kind of out of it, and they're like, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, so good.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't believe that they stripped you, put a catheter in your coon,
Yeah.
and just...
What? What the? Let's take a
in your
fucking...
poon! In
Hold
your
on.
poon! I meant
Let's
poon!
stop.
C-word.
Stop. Everybody stop. Kenda's trying so hard to be an 8-year-old
my
boy
gosh.
that it has officially gotten out of control.
Yeah, it
and this
is.
needs to end right now.
I'm
The
uncomfortable.
bet is off, and go out and fuck tonight. You are weird, and you need locked up.
Poon, I mean.
I'm about to blog about this.
Yeah. Holy cow. Anyway, let's hear something more comfortable like Selma Blair having MS.
Please, thank you.
Features you'll notice is I have spasmodic dysphonia right now.
After hearing you talk about Selma Blair, I wanted to share with you a little bit of my story. I was diagnosed in back of 2013. The funny thing I remember is that after I got the news and left the doctor's office, I was sitting in my car just trying to let it sink in. I opened up Facebook, and the first thing I saw was a post by Hemda. I couldn't tell if she was saying a racial slur or was just horny.
Very funny.
I opened up Facebook, I saw a post by Hemda, and it was a simple question asking what was going on with everyone. This is why I don't ask. I made a comment that I was just diagnosed with MS. She responded back, and there was a little exchange in words. I honestly can't remember anything that was said, but I will always remember that Hemda was the first person that I told. On this episode that you spoke about Selma, you had both spoke about, quote, is there medicine? And stuff about people not being able to afford it. It all stuck a chord with me simply because that very morning I had been on the phone with my specialty pharmacy, and they were ready to ship me my monthly supply of injections. I had recently been forced to switch medicines because I started having severe reactions to my old medicine. So that was my first shipment of the new medicine. They informed me that after insurance, my copay was going to be $3,000.
Wow, that's a big copay.
$3,000 for 1 month of injections.
And you have to inject it.
This is what we face. Decisions to not be on the necessary medicines because who the fuck can afford $3,000 a month? I certainly can't, she says. When I first wrote into the show, it was because I'd gotten 2 Keith and the Girl tattoos in 2010, 2011. I had shared my story about coming close to contemplating suicide, but had stopped those thoughts when I found you. You helped remind me that there's always something to laugh about, and that's why KATG and L'Chaim are on my wrists. Of course, you can go to keithandthegirl.com/tattoos and see those. I rate all that to express that through thick and thin, I've always got you in my ears, keeping me going and making me laugh. Thank you for everything. Happy 14 years.
Man, if you
Wow.
didn't give us a 5-star review, fuck off.
Yeah. She's like, the audio's sometimes glitchy.
You know, here's what you do. If you're a Felicity Huffman or you're a Lori Loughlin, you somehow let it leak out that you've been giving money also to charities or to somebody who needs medicine at $3,000 a month, right? That's the way to play it. That's not beneath you, obviously. So put that out there.
Oh, like to combat the shit that you did?
Yeah, that you're letting people who deserve to go to college not by photoshopping your daughter's head on a professional rower.
Right.
Oh, you're taking over their PR is what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 You got it down.
Yeah.
You're like, wait. I know I gave to Harvard, but I also gave to this bitch with
Yeah.
MS.
Hey,
So
how's that sound?
I really think I'd be a great PR person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so too.
Louis C.K., stop being so angry. It's odd. It's weird. Next.
I think he's listening right now.
Well, I can help. I'm telling you. Actress Lori Loughlin and her social media influencer.
Did anyone say nothing to Laughlin about yet, like the post or something?
What do you mean?
There's nothing to Laughlin about this.
Oh, I love
Oh.
it.
Thank you.
I'm Laughlin too.
The daughter, Olivia Jade Gianoli, both found themselves out of jobs. Laughlin, 54, was axed from her longtime role as the face of the Hallmark Channel.
Is she the face?
I guess so. She
I didn't know
was.
Hallmark had a face.
Yeah, I thought it was a card.
She had starred in numerous shows and movies since 2013. Sephora announced it's severing ties with the daughter, 19, with whom the cosmetics giant had partnered to design a wildly popular $28 makeup palette.
That sucks.
Honestly, are they going to be okay? Are we going to be okay?
I'm freaking. I was looking forward to that palette
yeah.
for all the makeup I wear.
You know, like how to palette it right.
I know. Who's gonna tell me?
I mean, where else in Sephora am I going to get blue eyeshadow?
Yeah, there's like no makeup there. It's
crazy.
They just started.
We have this palette, sir. No. I want the Laughlin palette.
I would like the 19-year-old made palette.
Yeah, Olivia
Thank
Jade,
you.
please.
After careful review, what do you do when you date somebody like that, an influencer, but you got to take like their dreams seriously? Like,
I don't know.
Like, how do you sit across at dinner and just be like, "You did the palette"?
I mean, she
You
had
know?
a lot of followers. It's worse when you're trying to date an influencer wannabe who only gets like 40 likes on a photo.
After careful review of recent developments, Sephora says, we have made the decision to end the Sephora collection partnership with Olivia Jade, effective immediately. I'll tell you what's effective immediately. When you made the decision, you picked up the newspaper, you went, nope. You
Yeah.
didn't go, careful consideration.
Yeah, I love how suddenly they are
Yeah.
angels. Like, you know what? We looked into it for the first time ever. Don't pay
Right.
attention to that. But yeah, it's like you employed a 19-year-old to create some sort of brand, and
Insane.
now her mommy did something uncool that she's getting, negative PR for. So you're taking the high road.
Right.
Oh, this time you're taking the high road. So
This
I
time.
shouldn't put eyeshadow so I can look better.
Right.
The daughter did drop out of the University of Southern California, where, of course, the
Where
mom,
she wanted to for fucking ever.
She did
Yeah.
want to. The mom paid $500,000 for her to get in. Maybe at best didn't know the mom did that. And then put out this tweet on her influencer Instagram.
This is the
I
daughter.
don't know how much of school I'm going to attend, but I'm going to go in and talk to my deans and everyone and hope that I can try and balance it all. But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
She posted that on her Instagram after the scandal?
No, before the scandal.
Oh, wow.
But
This is
Game
normal.
based partying.
19 years old. That's. I think I quit college like maybe the year before that.
Yeah.
I think I was either 18 or 19. You're 19, so your mom is the one that wanted you to do that.
Yeah.
You're already an influencer. You probably have like 1 million followers. You have a deal with Sephora and maybe a couple other things. Why would you need college?
Right.
Why wouldn't you look forward to game days? You think other college students are like, I can't wait until I learn the absolute thing that I do for the rest of
Right.
my life. Not many college kids. You're
Most
lucky.
are partying. Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky if you feel that way. But in your first year, you gain like 10, 20 pounds. You sleep with the wrong people. You drink too much. You puff on the wrong things. It's
Right.
disgusting.
But this is
I did that for
USC.
4 years.
At USC? Georgetown?
I didn't-
Yale?
No, none of
Okay.
those.
That's
Absolutely
the
none of
difference.
those.
That obviously
Yeah.
you got there somehow, even though we didn't know about the scandal at the time, with your family being a millionaire because we're judging your stupid posts. And
Of
then
course,
and then
yeah.
to say, hey, I think I'm going to have to go to different countries. And I can't be there the first weeks of school. But anyway, I'm there for partying anyway. I could see somebody being a little bothered. A couple days later, this is, of course, still before the scandal. This is in August. She puts up this apology when she sees people are upset.
Hi everyone, it's Olivia Jade.
Hi.
Welcome back to.
I was mad, now I'm not.
the thing also, she's not qualified to speak to 1 million people.
No.
Right.
She didn't lead up to,
Right.
as a 19-year-old,
Right.
speaking to a public where she's an influencer.
Right.
What is she influencing at 19? You're
Right.
influencing me to sleep with someone without a condom because don't
Yeah.
worry, he can pull out on time.
Right. Trust me, I don't need someone to tell me to do that.
Hi everyone, it's Olivia Jade. Welcome back to my channel. This video obviously looks really different, and it's just gonna be really quick. I just woke up.
By the way, she did just wake up and she's still in bed. So when you hear this heartfelt apology, just know
Yeah.
she's leaning on her hand and her elbows
Right.
on the bed.
She's
You know
so
how you give your
real.
best apology.
She's so real.
Hi guys, my bad, Totes. Totes, my bad. I'm looking around, nobody to blame but the woman in the mirror.
Just me.
But yeah, I just want to say something that's been on my mind a little bit since I posted my last video, because even when I posted it, I felt like a little weird. But then, like, seeing all the comments, it confirmed that I should have felt a little weird posting it. And basically, I said in that video, like, there was a question about college, and I said, like, oh, I'm not excited to do the schoolwork. I just want to, like, party. I said something super ignorant and stupid, basically.
Let's say you're the guy in charge of this whole scam, William Singer.
I thought that was great, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? The apology?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not done. It gets better.
Okay.
But no, that's ridiculous. Then you're wrong. So
I'm so glad we worked that out.
no problem. But anyway, does this guy William Singer? Does he go? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't think that.
I just want to, like, party. I said something super ignorant and stupid, basically. And it totally came across that I'm not grateful for college. I'm going to a really nice school. And it just kind of made it seem like I don't care. I just want to brush it off. I'm just going to be successful on YouTube and not have to worry about school. And
Yeah, that is what it seemed like, didn't it? It
Yeah,
did
but
seem that way.
But that could be your reality. Who gives a shit?
Is it though?
What?
Is it?
What, is it okay?
Is it her reality? No. The reality is I don't care about school.
Yeah.
I want to party.
Isn't that what she's saying?
So now she's saying that's not true.
Oh, no, that's true.
Yeah, you're making up what she's saying.
really nice school. And it just kind of made it seem like I don't care. I just want to brush it off. I'm just going to be successful on YouTube and not have to worry about school. And I watch it back and I read the comments and I'm just really disappointed in myself. I'm not here to make excuses or whatever. And obviously I could have done worse, but it's just annoying and frustrating to look on.
How could she have done worse?
I guess because I'm not like that and I didn't mean it that way. So I'm not trying to like come out here and defend myself or anything, but I just genuinely want to say I'm sorry for anyone I've offended by saying that. I know that it's a privilege and it's a blessing and I'm really grateful. I think a lot of people obviously like to attack me because I've grown up a different life. And again, that's not me. I see everything I say, I'm like walking on eggshells because I'm freaking out about saying something wrong. But
so hard.
I just want to be real with you guys, I guess. A lot of people like to attack me for the way I've grown up because it's really different from a lot of people. And so anything I say that's even like remotely just ignorant or bratty or something that I genuinely don't mean, it gets so much backlash. And that I feel really, really bad that I even say stuff like that because I just don't mean to sound that way. And again, I just wanted to come on here and say I'm really sorry to anyone I offended by saying I wasn't excited to do like schoolwork and for anything else I said that just made me sound kind of like an idiot. I hope that you guys accept my apology if I offended you. And yeah, I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow then.
I don't know. That was fine.
That's the speech I give when I bomb. Yeah. I have a different upbringing.
You don't think she comes off even worse? Interesting.
I don't think she comes off worse. I think she comes off the same. She's 19 years old, and we're hearing too many of her thoughts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
so
like,
stop-
this is too long.
This is.
Well, when she fucked up the first time, shut up.
No,
Don't have
but
a
she's-
5-minute apology.
It's really long.
You're an idiot.
But
Shut up.
She's not talking to you. That's first of all.
Well, now
Second-
you know she is.
The second, there's a.
I've been a subscriber
Yeah,
for
sure.
a year.
You're putting all those negative comments?
I did it. I was offended.
Second, we did ask when we're putting we in this social situation, people asked her to apologize. She's trying to figure out what she's trying to apologize for. She apologized for the majority of it. Some of it is still a little ignorant, but this is more like what we used to talk to with our friends. Like, oh shit, that was stupid of me to say. I'm not. But I don't think at 19 years old I was like, I don't understand my privilege well enough, or maybe I was like, I was vegetarian for no reason. Like, you know what I mean? It's just. I'm not calling her, like, she is an adult. She is 19. She is responsible for the things that she's saying. But for fuck's sake, she's fucking 19.
She's
You
pretty young.
shouldn't be listening to her this intently and criticizing her that much as a 44, nearly 45-year-old. I think that's relevant. I think it's relevant. I think we need to expect 19-year-old shit
Can
from
we be
19-year-olds.
nicer to our influencers, people?
Listen,
19 is pretty young.
Yeah, and she's pretty young to be an influencer. That is what's happening. There are some 10-year-old influencers, but...
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, like that's all right.
When could I play her clips and judge them? When she's 30?
This fucking this
Because we're keeping an eye on her now. When she's
Fine, but
40,
this
is
level
40
of
fair?
scrutiny?
Is 40 fair?
when she's 40.
When she's 40.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be dead.
The mom, Ms. Laughlin, charged with mail fraud, free on $1 million bail. That's where it got bad, when you're giving the money to a fake charity and not paying your taxes. And then the FBI literally shows up at your house with guns drawn.
Oh, because at that point you're evading taxes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of like, what I hear is federal shit. Yes.
Right. Now, it's exciting to me that the FBI does do the overkill with guns drawn.
Love it.
Rappelling from helicopters. It's
Right.
very exciting.
This way it could be a movie of her life.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my God, I love it.
I'd rather they didn't, though, because I do want to hear on tape Felicity Huffman going, "Do you know who I am?"
Right.
But now she's just busy.
Do you know who
pissing
my
in the-
daughter is?
Right.
But the kid didn't know about it, right? The kid didn't know about
It
the
doesn't
bribery?
matter. Ed, I don't think it matters if it does. The kid is not responsible for this because it's clearly the mom driving the
Yeah.
situation and creating major issues for a 19-year-old.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how you don't know, though. I mean, if we're going with Henda and kids are stupid, who gives a shit, then okay. But I think there's some kind of intelligence that tells you, I got 1,400 on my SAT and I didn't even try. Maybe I should take it
Yeah.
again. No.
Right.
Don't take it again.
Maybe that's how her whole life has been, though, not trying
Yeah.
and getting results
Yeah, she's
that have been
passed.
fixed by her mom.
I was literally sleeping taking the test and I got 1,400. Can you get 1,600? I'll try this time.
That's the thing. Who knows what she thinks a 1,400 is? She might have been getting D's on her report card, but she gets D's on her tests, but really all
Right.
she's seeing is A's.
I'm
Right.
the-
This
I'm-
is a
Or
different
she
life.
doesn't even look.
Right. Yeah.
She
She's
doesn't
like,
even
I'm the
know.
opposite of most people. I test well.
Yeah. So well.
I'm just stupid in
I'm just
everything else.
Literally so dumb.
I mean, this is the weird kind of like, privileged money kids have. It's
Yeah.
like weird because we have a hard time feeling bad for them, but they have a set of problems that we're never going to connect with. But it's still, these are children who have been, shuttled from one place to another, and it's still gross. You still
Yeah.
get gross things happen to you.
I bet you if we knew Henda at 19, she wasn't this dumb.
I was this dumb on some stuff. I'm still fucking dumb.
Yeah, we're
so
dumb
there
in
you go.
different ways.
So now she's just as dumb in a different way as
Yeah,
this
kind
19-year-old.
of dumb.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
about context.
No one's dumb. Keep living in this world, hoping for the best. As part of the larger scheme to get low-performing rich kids into top colleges, this guy, William Rich Singer, would sometimes falsify students' ethnicities to give them an affirmative action advantage.
Wow.
What happens when you show up?
Well,
I'm
no one
light skinned.
no one wants to say anything.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
just happy they have a friend, whatever
Right,
that is.
yeah.
Singer's plea mostly focused on how he admittedly collected more than $25 million from well-heeled parents
Wow.
to help their kids cheat on SAT tests or win bogus athletic recruitments. Here's what you do.
He's the biggest criminal here.
That's a big amount of cash.
You put all these kids from different colleges that fake being on the rowing team, and you make them play and you put it on TV.
Make them row.
Make them swim.
Yeah.
Make their parents wear like the team shirt.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
And go to the
How
events.
about that? They make up they're a great swimmer. You make them swim like a marathon
Yeah.
swimming length.
Put them
and-
against Michael Phelps.
Yeah, and freedom's on the other end. Right?
There's your A.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Singer was guilty of, quote, lying about students' ethnicities and other biographical information in an attempt to take advantage of perceived benefits from affirmative action and other programs.
Wow. You could make a show about him.
Yeah. Who plays these actresses? That's the killer.
Just put Lori in it.
Yeah, right?
She needs something to do.
She's like, I'm free. Well, not literally free.
Right.
I'm available.
We can do the prison scenes from here.
Yeah,
Right.
I look great.
Maddie on her Twitter writes, on the other side of the coin are my parents who gave me $0 for college. Well, we should go ahead and arrest them as well.
Dude, I stand by this.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
My
What
parents
is
were
it?
the opposite. I didn't get a cent.
Yeah.
Somehow that's not a crime?
I'd rather be raised by Lori.
Right.
Total fraud than what my parents did.
Honey, you're an idiot. Listen to Henda on Keith and the Girl. She vouches for me. You're a moron, and you're lucky you're in school, and shut up. Maddie also...
Where were you at 19 again? Just remind us real quick.
The military, saving lives.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, what did you think a banana peel was for?
Somebody said you can get high smoking the inside of a banana peel.
Oh, honey.
Cool. Cool. And then later, after 19, you moved to New York where you stayed in a hostel for a year.
So what?
Yeah, got bed bugs, microwaved a steak for funsies.
Wow. I'd love to hear your apology speech.
I understand anyone who is thinking...
Yeah.
No, that's not how you talk. That's how other millennials talk. What you say is, I didn't do the thing. I wanted to do the thing, but I couldn't do it.
I'd like to
You think you have a great accent? You think every fucking regional accent is just fucking glorious?
I'd like to say sorry. I'm told I should. I won't give you a reason why. But apparently people out there can't even afford steaks. And I'm sitting there just taking them and throwing them in microwaves.
Remember, what's this? This is impersonation of Keith. Remind. They said they would give me the money, and then I paid for pizza without money that I have. Why am I going to prison for 2 months? Oh, I'm in prison. I know how to play dominoes now.
Hey, sounds
Who
pretty
am I?
funny.
Who am I? A genius? Who am I?
Robert.
This is kind of the
Godfather.
influencer defender. All right, Panda. All right.
Marlon Brando.
How old were you when you did crack in a phone booth with a hooker? I'll tell you how old I was when I got 2 abortions fucking back to back. Like,
Why are these all dumb? I don't
It was
see how
last
these
week.
are all dumb things.
It was last week.
Henda's the same as this influencer because she had an abortion. Is anybody ever wrong, Henda?
Listen, the first abortion was my fault. The second one was the doctor's fault.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Well,
She
we don't
fucked
have
the
to go into
doctor.
that. Oh, wow. Yeah.
During the abortion, she was raped by the doctor.
You said you were wearing a condom.
Maddie rates one life hack is that if you have a ton of debt, the more debt you take on, the less it matters.
True.
That's true.
Dude.
It's like, who cares?
Dude, who
I
cares?
can't do anything about this right
It's
now.
so true. Just rack it on. Put on my tab.
She says credit cards are now gift cards. Enjoy.
It's true. I'm a millionaire at the Gap.
By the way, the poll's going to be, is this influencer a fucking idiot?
Is the other answer going to be no, she's 19, fuck off?
Sure, whatever you like.
Feeling the tension.
Yeah. Who did you agree with more about the influencer?
Oh, I see both sides of this.
Yeah, but so do I. That's the thing.
Right.
Right.
That's called being a bitch.
Oh, wow. Really?
I see both sides. Did it sound like she saw both sides? Is that what it sounded like?
Yes.
The
Said she was ignorant. It's just a 19-year-old ignorance.
Yeah. No one is fully formed till they're like 40. You know, anyone under the age of 40, just excuse any of their actions.
Just
That's what I
across
think.
the board, no matter
Right?
what.
Anything. Whatever you say.
a man who, as a child, starred in the movie School of Rock. That was the kids playing the guitar with Jack Black. Jack Black? Yeah, Jack Black, 2003. Has been arrested multiple times in Florida after investigators say he stole guitars and other equipment from music stores. Poor guy. Joseph Gatos, 27.
Wait, he's on the show, or he's a father of someone on the show?
He's the guitar in the movie.
The guitar?
He's the guitar.
The lead one?
Joseph was arrested in the Manatee County Jail without bond on felony charge of theft. He was also arrested for similar incidents in Sarasota and Charlotte counties. This is all in Florida. And faces larceny theft charges there, too. He was one of several children who starred in the movie School of Rock. Oh. According... Did you think he was The Rock?
I thought it was the guitar.
No, I thought I thought it was happening like on Broadway or as a musical right now,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
somebody
The
currently.
movie. Oh, okay, yeah, the movie.
Okay.
So is the child star gone wrong?
He was the guitar player, 3 years old in the movie.
Wait, really? 3? Wow.
No.
Yeah. And I bet he talked smarter than an influencer.
You know what? I don't think so. Is that a C or a D? I don't know. I can play both, so I'm going to steal them. Can I have that guitar?
Okay, so I'd like to apologize for adult actors who spend a lot of time going to school and stuff. Gatos had asked the
That's
clerk.
how my dad made fun of shit. He would make fun of me like that.
Yeah.
Would he?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on his side.
Yeah,
more.
You guys
because
would get along.
he raised me in fucking Queens, and then I started sounding like it.
Yeah.
See?
But what I didn't make fun of is his accent, because he sounded like this, and that's not the way you speak English. So fuck off.
I feel like you get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
You made fun of this.
Wow. Guess who doesn't talk to her anymore?
Yeah, right?
All right. Lesson learned.
Cut her off.
Yeah, no kidding. Gatos had asked the clerk to see a guitar, specifically a $1,900 Gibson Les Paul Gold Top. Gatos was taken to a room where he could test the guitar, but shortly after he walked out of the store holding the guitar and got into his car.
It's the way to do it.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Okay, so $2,000. You're in a special room. The
Yep.
guitar is so good. People are watching you. Secondly, They probably know you're the kid from School of Rock because you probably tell everybody.
Probably. Yeah, he wears his outfit.
So they're watching you again. Yeah.
The same uniform. It's too small on him.
Store employees blocked his car so he couldn't leave until deputies arrived.
Oh, when the store employees give a fuck. Oh.
And
Yeah.
you're just sitting in the car and you're like, please move.
Yeah.
I can't run you over. He said when the cops came, I need to be arrested. I stole the guitar.
Whoa, he misses his parents. Something's going on with that guy.
He said, can you call Jack?
Yeah, I miss Jack.
Gatos was charged with felony theft, remains in jail.
How old is he?
He is 27.
Ooh, that's how old I am.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah.
But when I was on the set and I said, can I have the guitar? He just gave me the guitar. So I think I could just take guitars now. I think that's how it works. Yeah. So come with me to the guitar store. That's what they used to call set, is the guitar store.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I'm just a musician. You guys are mean.
Warner Brothers chief Kevin Suhara is stepping down after claims that he promised acting roles in exchange for sex.
Oh, that couldn't have been good. I stepped down from my really lucrative job. Just neither here nor there. I'll be on an island somewhere.
I want to relax with my beautiful wife.
He says it's in the studio's best interest.
It's in the studio. Thanks for thinking of everyone's interest all of a sudden.
Now he's charitable. He's a philanthropist.
I acknowledge my mistakes.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Did we find out and then you acknowledge? Good
yuck.
one.
It seems what you're not supposed to do, owning a major movie studio, is say, if you fuck me, I'll give you work at my major movie studio.
No, but I will watch that porn.
Earlier this month,
Yeah, every morning.
Yeah.
Warner Media launched an investigation following a Hollywood Reporter story that detailed text messages between this CEO and British actress Charlotte Kirk going back to 2013. The messages suggest a quid pro quo sexual relationship between the aspiring actress and the studio head, in which he made promises that he'd introduce her to influential executives and she'd be considered for roles in movies and television.
Do people know that once you text something, even if I switch my phone, I still have
It's
access?
still there.
Yeah.
You can find the records everywhere.
Do they know where the cloud is?
It's up there. It's everywhere.
You know,
we
I
are
could
the cloud.
I know I'm 5'5",
Yeah.
but I could reach the cloud.
Right.
Yeah.
But the woman is saying there wasn't a promise like that. So who gave the text? It sounds like it wasn't her. She was in Warner Brothers' How to Be Single in 2016, Ocean's 8 in 2018. She denies there's inappropriate behavior. So, but the CEO is still stepping down. So someone gave her these texts.
Interesting.
They said, hey, this woman's on your side, but something's still up. And he said, okay, I'll step down.
I'm going to stop right there.
Yeah.
And no need to look for anything else.
Yeah, there's probably more. There's
Yeah.
more.
I don't like the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just gonna do indie stuff.
I'll tell you what, I'll leave. You stop the investigation,
Yeah.
and we're done.
I've been meaning to
Bye.
go to Thailand.
I love it there.
Culture, you know?
Maddie Smith, again, the Twitter account. So, Maddie Smith. Sometimes a strange man will go through and like every single one of my tweets.
Hate
And
it.
I'd honestly rather just be sexually harassed in person.
Dude, hate it.
You know what's fun is so now I'm putting a little bit more of my body out there. And what's fun is people
This
who,
is why she's protecting that influencer. I know it. Because she's being a
I
little
know.
horny child.
She's on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm with Sephora now.
but there's some people who go through and,
Yep.
and only like the ones where like my belly's showing.
All of them, yep.
Or like lower cut something or
Yep.
there's my thigh a little bit more. And it's so funny because you can see it's like a perfect screenshot. It's
Yeah,
like,
bing, bing,
oh,
bing.
skin.
Oh, hate it.
And then one smile, like I love when you smile.
There's other than the I love when you smile.
Yeah.
Because who doesn't?
Right.
It's such a
I'm so
thin,
happy to see you happy.
it's such a thin line
Beautiful.
what we could like and not like and where to stop.
Yeah, it's just weird when someone does like a million things in a row. They're like going through your shit. They probably have no pants on.
I follow this one chick and I have my alarm set every hour. I only do 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I noticed.
I'm not here to weird anyone out.
Keith's likes are on a timer.
Yeah.
There was this, it just felt so weird that people can look me straight in the eye and say some things in a serious face. I was walking to the train and I fucking hobble. I, waddle from side to side. And this guy comes down the train as I'm coming up and he stops me, all seriousness. No, like things already take me long enough. I'm hobbling here. And he goes, I just wanted to say, I have to keep a straight face. Hold on. I just want to say, in case no one tells you today, you're beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, why do you think no one else is going to say that to me today?
Yeah.
And trust me, no one
Wow.
else will say it. So
Yeah.
did you take it in?
Why
Keith
is
can
that-
be so nice sometimes.
Like, why is that good news? You know what
Right.
you're saying? Like, I know you're
I know.
broken. You know
Listen,
you're broken.
I see it
Yeah.
through all your wounds.
Yeah. Like, and he goes, and I've been watching you from. He tells me where
Oh,
he started
wow.
watching me from because
Yeah.
it's an above ground train,
Yep.
so he can really watch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool story, bro.
Here's
Saw
word
you
that
wake
he's-
up
From step 4, I was
Yeah.
watching you on the stairs.
since yesterday.
And I'm like, oh, that's actually where I live.
Yeah.
Did you see me come out of my house? Because
Right.
that's not where I live. I was just sleeping over someone's
Someone's
place.
house. Do you give him? You gave him your number.
Oh yeah, all
Yeah.
my numbers.
All your-
my credit card number.
My weight.
Yeah. Can you pick me up?
Speaking of weight, I have a tweet right here from
Oh,
Maddie
wow.
Smith.
Hey.
Me, after eating a piece of celery every meal for 2 years, I look like I lost 3 pounds. A man looks at a vegetable. Damn, I'm back to my birth weight.
Fuck you, dudes. All you guys have to do is play basketball, and you're like, oh, I'm so thin.
Me looking at my friend's nail polish. My friend's polished unbitten nails. Are you going to eat that?
Aren't I good?
It's very good.
It's so disgusting.
Here's one more.
Okay, I'm nervous.
I know porn sets.
Oh, love this one.
I know porn sets unrealistic expectations because multiple times during sex I've tried to fast forward through the blowjob.
Hey. Is that good?
That's very good.
I love that.
And also, I understand now that I watch porn.
Right? Right? I started recently.
Me too.
It's fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also stupid.
So stupid.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God, the acting. That's what I watch it for.
Oh, I love the
Yeah.
acting.
What are you doing in my bedroom?
All right, here's a fun story. Ready?
Okay.
A bus driver was charged with 26 counts of endangering the welfare of children and 1 count of DUI after leaving dozens of students stranded at a gas station.
Is it because there were 26 students on?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
26 counts, 26 students. Lori Ann Mankos. She parked the bus, got out, walked away. She handed her keys to a gas station employee before leaving the scene.
Wow.
Some of the students on the bus were joking about her driving and ultimately asked her to get off the bus.
Dude.
Oh, good for them.
Wow.
Many of the children were picked up at the gas station by their parents, according to the news. Others were driven home by another bus driver who was called in by the district.
Wow. Where was this?
This was in Pennsylvania.
Keith, you would have been left. Your parents not picking you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd still be working at that gas
Yeah.
station.
Yeah.
You
That'd be
finally
my new
hired you.
job.
You
Yeah.
finally have a job.
I relate to the bus driver. Sometimes you just want to leave.
I just wish she wasn't drunk.
Right.
If she was sober, I'd give gold medals.
Oh,
I'm
she
like,
was
"Of
drunk?
course."
That's what they said?
She happened to get a DUI. Now maybe it was after, and you're still
Right.
on your shift. You know,
Right.
who knows? We'll
Right.
see how the court case
Right.
goes.
Ooh.
Like,
I'll have to follow.
Like, you're at a gas station. I picture, you're grabbing some beer on the way out. Fuck
Right.
this.
Bye.
You're definitely not sober the rest of the day, no
Right.
matter what. Maddie Smith, the Twitter account you can follow. So Maddie Smith. The Instagram is the same. S-O Maddie Smith.
Yep. MADDY.
right.
Double D's.
Oh, I see what you did. Thank you for the tongue lashing just now.
They can only hear it.
Keith is so uncomfortable.
KeithAndTheGirl.com/forums. Every show has its own thread. Every
Yay.
thread has its own poll, of course. So what is today's poll? Is it whose side were you on more discussing the influencer, comes to mind? Or do we want the poll to be, will Olivia Laughlin be intelligent at age 44? What should we do?
I think whose side were you
Yeah, I
more
like that one
on?
too.
Yeah. Just, you know what we should do? Whose side were you more on during the entire goddamn episode? Then the next episode we should say, whose side are you more on in general in life, Keith? Or
Okay,
Kenda?
yeah. I'd like to know that
Yeah.
too.
Why hear that sad news, Kenda?
For me? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I have
He
enough.
sounds nervous.
I have enough therapy to understand.
Yeah.
New last week on Keith and the Girl, where we talk about the latest episodes of the show with the hilarious Bianca Brady, is always up, of course. That's your 6th episode of the week, if you will. That's through your VIP subscription. If you don't have it, you're missing some of the best behind-the-scenes stuff ever. You should hear Bianca's thoughts on Richie Tallway's world tour. She has more than a few. Also, this month, we have more flavor of the month. New episodes of Shit My Father-in-Law Says is coming this weekend.
Yeah, I guess shit my ex-father-in-law says.
Now, you would think like it was court ordered, right? But deliberately, Henda talks to the ex's
Right.
father.
Love that.
Right? You can't tell me what to do.
No.
He's my daddy.
Right? So of course she doesn't think
Daddy
this.
sounds a little different these days.
Yeah, she's not going to think this kid is stupid. Of course not. Hemda talks to her ex-father-in-law like a weirdo and records it for us to listen in.
Yay.
I don't know why she does it, but listen before she changes her mind. Those are just some of the shows, of course, in your VIP package. KeithAndTheGirl.com/VIP will have the full list, and it helps keep the show going, all right? That's it. We want to give you the best content, so make sure you let us know what you think.
And also, you can always have a good day. Just follow Maddy Smith.
Oh, yes. Please.
MADDY.
Yes.